Weakness doesn't come from big failures. What weakens you isn't always loud or dramatic. It often shows up quietly. As a routine, a habit, something that feels normal, even comfortable. But day by day, it chips away at your strength, your focus, your inner power. These are not sins of action, but of inaction. Habits that steal your potential while pretending to keep you safe. The Stoics saw this clearly. Strength isn't a show of force. It's the ability to endure, to choose discipline over distraction, to stay calm when others explode. If you've been feeling lost, drained, or stuck, maybe you've fallen into one of these traps. Today, we break them down, one by one. 1. Comfort addiction. When the mind loses its edge. We all crave comfort. That's human. But if you live by comfort, you die by stagnation. Comfort feels good in the moment. Warm, soft, easy. But over time, it makes the body slow, the mind dull, and the will weak. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You must build your life action by action, and be content if each achieves its goal." Real strength is not grown in luxury, but in discomfort. Instead of avoiding it, take cold showers, wake without snoozing, set goals that scare you, and pursue them. Your power is forged through effort, not ease. 2. Overthinking without action. The trap of mental paralysis. Have you ever replayed a decision for weeks and still done nothing? That's not caution. That's paralysis. Seneca warned, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Overthinking feels smart, but it delays progress, builds anxiety, and keeps you trapped in your mind. You miss chances. You lose momentum. You doubt yourself. Instead, break decisions into small, quick steps. Act within 5 seconds of a good thought. Trust that clarity comes after action, not before. Your mind needs motion, not just thought. Craving validation when others control your worth. You edit a post to look clever. You dress to attract attention. You speak to impress. That's not authenticity. That's performance. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be willing to look foolish." The more you live for applause, the more you become a puppet. You lose yourself and live by others' expectations. Instead, do the right thing, even if no one is watching. Set internal goals based on virtue, not visibility. Remind yourself daily, "I am not my image, I am my actions." When you stop chasing attention, you gain something deeper, integrity. 4. Emotional reactivity. When you hand over your control, everyone gets angry. But do you control your anger, or does it control you? Epictetus taught, "Anyone who can make you angry becomes your master." When insults trigger you, delays frustrate you, or failure breaks you, you've given your power away. You become easy to manipulate, easy to break, easy to regret. Instead, practice a 3-breath pause before reacting. Journal your emotions. Don't obey them. Ask, "Is this under my control?" Mastery isn't about suppressing emotion. It's about holding your center, no matter what hits you. 5. Avoiding solitude. When you fear facing yourself, can you sit still for 15 minutes? No music, no scrolling, no distractions. If not, you're probably running from something deeper, yourself. Marcus Aurelius said, "Nowhere can a man retreat more peacefully than into his own soul." When you constantly chase noise, TikTok, messages, podcasts, you drown out your own thoughts. You lose direction. You stop reflecting. You forget what you truly want. Instead, walk alone. No headphones. Write your thoughts every morning. Spend 15 minutes daily in silence. just listening to yourself. Your inner clarity grows in quiet, not in chaos. Chronic procrastination. When later becomes never, I'll start tomorrow. How often has that line stolen your progress? Procrastination doesn't look dangerous. It's slow, silent, reasonable. But it steals your momentum, kills your confidence, and replaces action with endless delay. The truth? You don't lack time. You lack commitment. So, do it before you're ready. Start small. Even 5 minutes counts. Ask, if not now, when? Big changes come from small starts taken today. 7. Lack of principles. When you drift without direction. Motivation is great until it runs out. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll live like a leaf in the wind, always moving, never grounded. The Stoics didn't live by moods. They lived by principles. Principles are values you don't negotiate, standards you uphold even when it's hard, a compass that guides you when emotion fails. To build them, define 3 personal rules and live by them. Make decisions based on values, not comfort. Reflect each night. Did I live by my code today? Real strength isn't doing what feels good. It's doing what's right, especially when you don't feel like it. These habits don't scream, they whisper. And by the time you hear them clearly, they've already taken root. But here's the Stoic truth. You are not stuck. You are not broken. And you are never too far gone to rebuild. Strength isn't what you show the world. It's what you endure when no one is watching. If this message resonated with you, consider to the channel, not for height, but for truth. Not for followers, but for fellow seekers. And if you've fallen into one of these habits, share your thoughts below. Sometimes, the first step to change is the courage to speak it out loud.